What is up, guys? Sbygo here with another top deck profile. We have Christian here. We actually finally made it top 3. So proud of you, dude.
Finally, let's go!
How do you feel about today?
Honestly, it was very stressful. I lost my round 1, but after that, I just won every single thing after. That's all that matters, you know?
What'd you play today, dude?
I played the best deck, Heroes.
Ooh,
I'm sorry, Pen players. You know, Heroes is my main. Been wanting to play that ever since I was a kid after watching GX. And yeah, Heroes is a good deck. Alright, so of course, gotta play the 3 Stratos here. After getting the hero list to 2, I feel like this is one of the best cards to go for. Mainly because it's not a once per turn search, and also you can do the pop. But yeah, this is very good normal summon. I do 2 Shadow Mist. This is pretty much, I feel like this is the right number. 1 is too little, and 3 is too much. Shadow Mist is good because off of hero lives you can search for mass change and also get another search when it goes to the graveyard. Obviously, it's, you can only use 1 effect each per turn, but you can find ways around that. And one of Elemental Heroes, Liquid Soldier and Honest Neos. Liquid Soldier is good because you can special summon Shadow Mist off of the graveyard to get a mass change, say if you go like a different route. And then Honest Neos is obviously your, what was it? Oh, your plus 25 during damage step, so it can help you OTK. Oh, and also you can draw 2, discard 1 off of Liquid Soldier.
Did Neos help you out today? Like in any games?
There were a few times, yeah. I mean, mainly it was for like BMing, kind of. Where like,
such a troll.
Be like, oh, empty board, oh, they have less than like 3k life points, I just attack and then damage calc or damage step Honest Neos.
What a way to lose,
So, yeah.
man. That
I'm so
sucks.
sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, next for the Destiny Hero package is 2 Mali. I would play 3, but you can't. So this is pretty much what you have to do. The 1 Plasma, because he just shuts off so many decks, which is very surprising. And then the 1 Denier, who's pretty much a 3rd Mali. Because you can special summon this guy from the graveyard if you have a Destiny Hero in your grave or field. And then also, he lets you stack a Destiny Hero, so you can pretty much just stack Mali. So you can use Mali at least up to twice per turn, I believe. Very good card. I had to normal summon that guy. I had to normal summon this guy a few times just because I had nothing else. But yeah, obviously Mass Change like helped out a lot. Next for the Vision Hero package, 3 Ferris, because you always want to see this card. I had to bite the bullet. 2 Increase, followed by the 2 Vion.
How did this work for you today?
So,
I know you've been kind of iffy about it.
Yeah, so pretty much before I'd do 1 Increase and 3 Vion. But I don't know, it was weird. I want to try to double Increase at least once, and I guess like it's the way to go because I ended up getting 3rd place, you know? But it's funny because I was running 2 Increase and I never saw it in my hand. I only saw it like once, which is weird because it's like when I always see the 1 Increase, I always see it, so it's so weird. But yeah, these are pretty much self-explanatory engines. Vion is good for the normal summon too, just because some people like, if you have Mass Change, you can go around Imperm or Veiler and stuff. Plus, Search to Poly, good 1-card combo. And then of course, a Dust of Gold.
Of course, very standard.
Very standard. I actually thought about taking him out because I didn't think I was doing enough. But I'm so glad I didn't because he just pulled so much today. Like he did so much work. Going up to Malicious Bane. Yeah, that should be all the main deck hero monsters. Going up to the spells. Double Hero Lives. I still need to get my 3rd one, but pretty much it's just Ash Bait because, you know, why wouldn't you Ash this card?
A lot of life points for an Ash
It's
Bait,
a lot of life points for a Dark Claw. So it's like it's your choice if you want to Ash this, but really good card. And you know, if they do Ash that, you always got your 2 Fusion Destinies.
Did you open that a lot today?
I don't even know if I opened it at all. What was it? Yeah, I just barely see it now. Even when I was playing at 3, I never saw it. But it's always good to go with. I think I actually went into Dystopia off of Fusion Destiny sometimes for the burn. Yeah, obviously this card is really good. You need to play it. For the 1-ofs, Poly, Miracle Fusion, and then Dark Calling. Poly is self-explanatory. You need it for your fusion summons. And also, only one run Poly, yeah. This is what you use to hard Poly DPE because, you know, it's funnier that way and people don't see it coming.
You were such a freaking troll, I swear.
You have the 1 Miracle Fusion off of the Sunrise Search, plus also helps you OTK. And then Dark Calling is for the Malicious Bane off of Dust of Gold, which also helps you OTK. One of the MVPs of today, Mass Change. Helps you henshin into your Masked Heroes. And it's very good because it dodges Veiler and Imperm.
Instant Dark Claw.
Instant Dark Claw, yeah.
Most broken card of this deck.
Yeah, this card is really good. And as for my other spells, play the 1 Platinum Rhoda. That way,
my bad, Platinum Rhoda.
yeah, that way you always see it compared to the gold rare. The one called by. This come up? I don't know. I don't remember this came up as much, but this is you still gotta play called by.
Yeah, of course.
Unfortunately, I had to play these.
You main deck those?
I main deck those, yeah.
Oh wow.
Main deck, the 3 droplets.
Nice.
This pretty much helped out me clearing our board because last round I was playing against Drytron. They had set up with DPE, Baron, Megalith full, and the DPE effect to get out Scythe. And I ended up being able to clear the board by doing Droplet and then setting 3 to negate the full Scythe and Baron.
So broken.
This game, this card like really helps out. You could try Chalice sometimes because Chalice could help out if you have multiples.
But not when you play Heroes, right? Because in Heroes you gotta spend the money.
I don't know about that. Oh, edit that out. And as for the hand traps, 2 Ash, 2 Nib, and then oh, I did this weird.
You only play 2 each?
And then 2 Veiler, yeah.
I feel like you see your hand traps a lot.
It's
only playing 2 each.
It's so weird. I always see like at least this, but yeah, I feel like this was better than doing a 3 Ash and 3 Infirm because this is pretty much a 2 hand trap format, and I just feel like having 2 hand traps is always good. This ended up working out. I actually used to run Ghost Ogre too, but I wanted to cut the deck count to 42, from 42 to 40. And so this is pretty much what I had. Nib didn't really see as much action as I thought it did, but Infirm and Ash helped out like in certain occasions.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much the hand traps. Do you want to do side or extra deck?
Extra deck is good.
So for the extra deck, play the 1 Wonder Driver to reset your polys or your any fusion spells. It never came up, but you could also reset Mass Chain so you can have up to 2 Dark Claws on the field. I wish that happened, but it never did. Yeah, because it's really good. Yeah. The 2 Cross Crusaders. I don't have the rares because I don't know where they are. But this card is so good. Like, really, Fusion Destiny is a 1-card combo, and you need this guy. There actually came up a time where I couldn't go into this guy because I used Gamma, but then it wasn't really needed. Like, there are some combo lines where you actually don't need Cross Crusader if you know you're able to OTK. Got the 1 Dread Decimator. I just added this guy today. He didn't really come up as much as I thought he would, but I feel like though he was still good because each hero monster gains attack, and so say you have DP on the field, your opponent's monster is losing attack from your graveyard. This probably has like 7 to 10 heroes. So that's 2k, at least 14 to 2k attack points.
Did you ever use this today?
I used it once, but then it didn't really change much because I was down by 100 attack points.
Who did you use it against?
I used it against Rudy. I tried to bring down enough attack points on his Cheng Yin, but it just wasn't. I was down by 100. But yeah, really good card though. I like it. I like this card because it could also change the attack for Dystopia guy. Oh yeah, Dystopia to help get the pop. And then I played the 1 Dangerous. He didn't really come up today, even though he used the Dark Law combo off of Fusion Destiny. Obviously the main boy, Destroyer, Phoenix Enforcer. Really good card.
It's really hard not to play that card in most decks now.
This is
Playing in Heroes is just broken.
Yeah, this is very self-explanatory. And the fun part is that you can actually hard poly him, so no one sees that coming, like I said earlier. And then the 1 Dystopia. I debated about cutting this guy, but there were occasions where his burn effect actually played a part during the determining if I won that round or not, because I was going for it was game 3. I was going first against Prank Kids, and instead of going to DP off of Fusion Destiny, I went into Dystopia for the burn for 1100, so I could at least guarantee me a game. And then no matter what, I still went to DP after, so I had both Dystopia and DP.
Very nice.
That's pretty much the Destiny heroes. Next is the Elemental heroes. F-Zero, Escuridao, and then Sunrise. Self-explanatory because of the Regeki and also the Mass Change target. Escuridao if you get locked into Fusion Destiny because Dark heroes. And then Sunrise is just so good with the attack gain. Like there's a time where I had 4 different attributes and all my monsters were gaining 800 attack. And like that was a lot. Plus also the target pop during attack declarations, like so good. Key tip, if you're going to battle phase, always attack this guy, because if you attack someone else, then he can just pop it. And then
list so far.
Lich's Bane. This guy put in a lot of work today. Like I was very surprised, especially because I was considering cutting this guy out. But yeah, honestly, the Regeki is so helpful. Like it helped me play well actually against Prank Kids.
Oh yeah, it makes sense because they swarmed their board up and everything. So.
And it's just a good board wipe. And I think what are some? It was actually also pretty good against Sword Soul 10. Not Sword Soul 10, but Adventure 10, I think, because I was able to clear my opponent's board. with this also.
Nice.
And then for the Master Heroes, got the one Acid, the one Blast, and then the 2 Dark Claws. Acid is pretty much the mass change target for Ab-Zero, so that way you can get the Regeki and the Heavy Storm. Regeki and Harpies for the Duster. Blast is to protect your search off of Stratos.
Stratos, yeah.
And also to pay 500 to bounce a spell trap that your opponent has. And then Darklaw is very self-explanatory. Like,
best card of the whole deck, dude.
He really
Other
wins
than
you
DP,
games.
He's so broken.
So good.
Alright, what were you playing on your side?
Okay, so for the side deck, I guess I'll go off with the Spell and Traps. The one red reboot.
Of course.
Off of, Eldritch decks, Trap decks,
What's wrong with Eldritch decks, bro?
Nothing, man. It just, they're scary. 3 Cosmics.
Are those common?
Hey, man. I can't find any Ultras, okay? But it was either this or Twin, because Twin you can discard and say you have Mally in hand, you can discard the Mally, but this is obviously the better choice.
I honestly think Cyclone right now is really good with all the Brave decks that are running around doing side blocks. So.
Yeah, this really gets rid of Scythe for you, so yeah, your life points really matter because you should be able to OTK the next turn with the right setup. The 3 Crossout Designators.
Did those put in work today?
They actually did put in some work today. I used to main deck these actually, but I decided to take them out because I feel like it's better for the side. And it actually ended up what happening. I think it was game 3 against Prank Kids. I had full board with Dread Decimator, DPE, and Dystopia. And my opponent, I went end phase. My opponent went before end of main phase Nib, and I did Crossout called Nib. So this card is still good to help you off of that. That way your deck isn't a Nib token turbo. The 2 Lancias. I feel like these are very situational. They didn't really come up as much as I thought against our matchups, but still a good card to have because it just shuts down some decks. Just don't do this with Darklaw because you're just negging so much. Let's see. I also used to main deck these guys, the Ogres. I decided to put in the side just so I can cut down my deck. Ogre didn't really come up, but Ogre is still very good in this format. And then the MVP, Gamma Package. Like really, this card is...
I love how in the last time we were playing in the 3v3, you were like the whole time that you wanted to put Gamma in your deck.
I did, yeah.
And you actually did it. Did it actually help out a lot?
It did help out a lot. Just going over my round summaries again. I actually went up against Brave Prank Kids twice. And for the second game, my opponent had Bow Wow. He did Bow Wow effect during draw phase, and I had drew in the Gamma as my 6th card. And so I gammaed his Bow Wow, and so he couldn't really do much after. So this card is really good. Plus, it's also another good crossout target. So like, I usually just leave the one in because you're almost summoning Stratos or Vion and getting gammaed. That hurts out a lot. It's very painful. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do our video. Say hi to Rudy.
Hey, Rudy. He beat me round 1.
He was your 1 loss?
He was my 1 loss, yeah.
Dang.
Oh yeah, my matchups are pretty much... The matchups were Sword Soul Tourney, Brave Prank Kids, Adventure Tourney. Shout out to Jared. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, dude. He played perfectly great, dude. Like, he played
He's so good.
amazingly.
And then,
I'm just happy you beat Ken. That's what matters.
Yeah, pretty much that's on round 4. It was also against a Brave Prank Kids, and wow, like that was crazy because I didn't think I'd 2-0, but I did. And then round 5 was Drytron, and then yeah, I actually didn't know I could beat Drytron without Super Poly. So yeah, there we go.
Dang. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful time. Make sure you guys check out the shop also in National City. Storm King Gaming, wonderful place. Jordan, he was my mic guide for today. And yeah, shout outs, dude. Shout out to Herbalife. Yeah. Shout out to Herbalife. Please sponsor us.
Hey, make sure you check out his YouTube.
Make sure you check out T-Man24. T-Man24, right? YGO. There you go. I know I was missing something. I was like, I'm missing something.
Shout out to the boys at SPYGO. Shout out to my Discord buddies, Mr. Grumpy, the Ronco, and Light. Thank you guys. You're fun people to talk to. Shout out to my brother for being a very good person and helping me out a lot. Yeah, shout out to the boys at SPYGO. Shout out to Aiden and Sean for just being very funny people. Trying to think of who else is there. Oh, shout out to UCSD because I finished my undergrad, and so yeah.
Hey, congratulations!
So nice. Yeah. Majoring in general bio with
This is the perfect example, guys, that you can go to school and finish it, and also do good in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes. Yes, you can still do whatever you want.
Be whatever you want. You can be whatever you want to be. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.
Like, comment, subscribe.